I'm Yoni.
I'm Jennifer.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Maya.
And I'm Rebecca.
And we're the Mrejens.
We are so proud to have the Mrejen family be part of our community and add so much to all of us.
Yoni and Jen are always involved in chesed projects throughout the synagogue and throughout the community. They're just always one of the first people to volunteer their time and their home just to get things spearheaded and get things moving in the right direction.
The rabbi gave a sermon which really hit home for us. And Rabbi Biton said, the key to preparing your children into their college years, and I'll never forget it, is for your son, the more he can learn prayer, the more he can do even chazanut. You know that if on Saturday he would have an obligation, no matter where he goes to school, you'll know he'll stay closer to the religion. And that really stuck with us. So post the bar mitzvah, Jacob joined kind of the youth minyan upstairs, and fast forward 4.5 years, he's now, with Jacob Cohen assisting and heading that up and helping other children. So that's been unbelievable, and we're so proud of him.
I felt a sense of leadership, which I really enjoyed, and I saw that there were other kids who were in my shoes where they didn't really know where to start, right? They didn't really know how to go to shul without being forced to. And I think the Youth Minyan brought joy to kids who, were in like a stage where they didn't really know what they wanted for themselves.
Our girls 2 years later got to be part of the first graduating class, along with Ella Hadid, of the Rebbetzin Karen Biton's Bar Mitzvah Club, which was really nice.
And my girls at that point, I think, had a strong interest in going, to shul on Shabbat. It was something that they felt really connected to at that point.
Usually we get to shul after some of the kids come to shul, so sometimes we see them waiting outside of the door and they're like ready to come in and like be with us.
We do a lot of games with them. We ask them parsha questions. We also give them candy, so they stay a lot of the time.
And when you think about the programming things go on here, you think of the Mrejen. So, it's just amazing what they do.
But my favorite time of the whole week is when we're walking to shul together. It's that time where, there's no cell phones, and it's that. And unfortunately, it makes me late for our prayer, but Rabbi Biton actually said, he goes, if your excuse for being late is you're walking with your kids to shul, whatever it is, that's even more important than showing up on time.
When you see a family together in a shul like ours, which is a community place to be, especially when you see the smiles on their faces.
Obviously, Charlie and Yoni are the yin and the yang and two peas in a pod.
We sit next to each other at shul every single week. We talk about everything and nothing every single week. He's a friend, he's a brother, he's a confidant. And what I love about Yoni is just the relationship that I have with him.
I was actually at Sharet Zion for the bar mitzvah of a close family, Alex Ben Rimon. And I remember looking up to the women's section and noticing, actually I only realized later, but it was Jennifer with her sisters. And we met.
Part of the conversation that we had over the 4 hours was kind of going over the family tree and wondering why were we at the same bar mitzvah. To realize that my father is first cousins on the father's side and Yanni's mom is first cousins on the mother's side. So we were in the clear.
And once we got engaged, we both found ourselves in the city, we got married, and luckily Lillian and David Ben Rimon, the people whose bar mitzvah we had gone to, lived in this area in Great Neck, and they recommended we look in this area, and we got really lucky. After looking at 200 homes, we're in the house we're in now, and it's been unbelievable, 15 years.
And I know that Charlie and Doreen were also looking in Great Neck, so that made us happy to think that we would have, them in the same area as us.
They say it takes a village to raise kids, and doing it with the Mrejen family is really the only way to do it for my family, because our kids look out for their kids look out for our kids. We're just in it together.
After a couple of years, as the kids were getting a little older, you yearn for some of those traditions that you're used to, being Moroccan. We met Rabbi Biton right at the same time that Jacob was preparing his bar mitzvah. And Rabbi Biton instantly became a mentor to Jacob. We did not expect this. So for us, it was very natural, that we had the bar mitzvah at Sharet Zion, which was unbelievable. The continuation from that moment. And Rabbi Biton, Karen, the whole community have been kind of our spiritual guides as we're going through this, this kind of journey, this journey of self-reflection. Then my family had the pain of losing my mom, that Sharet Zion welcomed her so lovingly.
I have a special place in my heart for Yoni's mom, who is no longer with us. And she would always come to the Bet Knesset with smiles and with love. And she would tell me, "Oh, Rabbi, what you guys did here, I love this place, and I love this, and I love that." And she had this spirit of happiness and joy. She wanted to have a little l'chaim with everyone.
When Jen and we went to Israel the next summer, we met the Ravshatz, the head of the civilian security forces at the time, and they told us the stories of what was happening. We said to them, we would love to help in any way possible. And a few months later, we were contacted about a mission to bring 700 family members of the civilian forces and their kids to the U.S. for a week of a little bit of relief, change the scenery.
After October 7th, Yoni took upon himself the project of bringing the community of Kibbutz Shlomit to Great Neck. Housed, almost single-handedly took on this project and housed that entire kibbutz community and gave the people here of Great Neck and our shul a tremendous connection.
And then we started to coordinate with the families that, wanted to be involved, which took less than a minute because everyone volunteered, and it was just very special to see how many people wanted to be involved.
They help them support, give them a little happiness, took them to basketball game, and it was amazing. It was just amazing.
Getting 80 people on time anywhere, especially Israelis, was definitely challenging.
That's where Jen comes in with her specialty.
But it happened and it worked, and it was wonderful every day.
My favorite holiday personally would be Simchat Torah because it does highlight a dark moment when October 7th happened and everyone was sad, but at the same time I feel like that exact holiday brought all of us so close together, writing a Sefer Torah in their memory, and so many events that occurred just because of that one holiday.
I loved welcoming the families from Israel into our house. It was also good how the kids were close to age with us. It also improved my Hebrew since they didn't know a lot of English, so we spoke in Hebrew a lot of the times.
One of the girls that was staying at her house, she really wanted this boba tea that we had in Great Neck. So we went, and on the way we were walking, on the tree there was a poster of a hostage, and I remember her telling me that's my teacher, and then I realized what a hard life they have.
Hearing about all their experiences and what they had to go through, it really changed my perspective of October 7th, and it gave me more of a realistic point of view from their lives and what they had to go through.
You can tell a lot about a parent and a family from how their children conduct themselves, and Jacob, Maya, Rebecca are just the finest examples of midot tovot in terms of how they just interact with any person that they meet.
I was certainly not surprised to learn that Sharet Zion was going to honor Yoni and Jen Mrejen because they have done so much for our community.
When I think about the Mrejen family, Yoni and Jennifer and Jacob and Maya and Rebecca, and all that they bring to our school community, at every level. Yoni's involvement as a volunteer parent, and Jen's getting right in there, and Jacob designed the app that our kids use in the high school, and now we have the twins in the high school also. They are a force for good in the school community. It is a delight to be here to celebrate with them.
Jen, Yoni, I'm so proud of you for all your achievement, for who you are, the way you raise your children, and this honor is amazing, and you deserve it. You really do.
Mazel tov, you guys deserve it and more. This honor really goes to you guys. for being such active members of the community and so involved and so amazing and such an amazing family to our family. We love you guys. Mazel tov.
Yoni, who would have thought? 47 years old, here we are both in Great Neck, gray hair, getting honored at a shul dinner. Mazel tov.
We want to thank all of our friends and family for being with us tonight.
And for helping support Sha'arei Tzion, this community, this shul, that's so important to us, part of our family, and I think for the entire Great Neck community. So thank you for attending, thank you for your generosity, and thank you for your continued support.
We're really happy to have you all here with us tonight.